Well, good morning everyone. Do you know what day it is? It's Vlogmas day 1. Well, a proper good morning everyone. Can you believe it? Vlogmas 2023 is here. Happy 1st of December. I literally cannot contain my excitement for Vlogmas this year, and I also cannot contain my excitement for the Vlogmas intro 2023. I really hope you guys enjoyed the intro. I feel like you take Vlogmas seriously whenever you organize an intro, whether it's like an animated one, whether you do like a full-on production. I always really love just like a cutesy little animated video just to kind of like represent my life of that moment. The first year that I did like an animated like proper video for Vlogmas, I was very much living the London life. I was like in London a lot. It was very much all about like the events and like the styling and all of what I was doing then. So that was really fun back in 2021. 2022 was when we first moved into this house, and it was our first Christmas in this house, and I was really settling into the house. I was really settling into like the countryside lifestyle, and I really wanted to kind of incorporate that in the intro. So I did that last year, and then this year I even got Alex involved. And honestly, I feel like the animation of Alex is my favorite thing I have ever seen. I literally want to frame it because I feel like she has just nailed how Alex looks. Like even that little smile that he does, it just makes my heart sing. And I really hope you guys enjoy the Vlogmas intro this year because it's a little bit different. It's the first time that he's ever been involved, but I feel like it just epitomizes our life together, just like that cozy country festive feeling. And I feel like as my vlogs have evolved and as I've been on YouTube for such a long time, so many other parts of my life are kind of like involved in my channel as well, and obviously Alex is a big part of it, and especially now that we are engaged. Oh my goodness, our first Christmas as an engaged couple. It's so funny. I always think of that Friends, you know, when Chandler's like, we are a betrothed couple, and Monica's like, betrothed, and he's like, we are a betrothed couple. Me and Alex always turn to each other and do that whenever people like congratulate us, or like if we've seen people that we've not seen in a long time, they start talking about the engagement. We're always like, we are a betrothed couple. So our first Christmas as an engaged couple in the house. It is going to be a very special Christmas this year, and a very special Vlogmas. I honestly cannot wait. I've got some trips booked. I've got lots of excitement coming, and I feel like this is going to be the best Vlogmas yet. Now, as you guys know, I start filming Vlogmas just a few days early so that I can kind of like get ahead of myself and just make sure that I have all of the videos ready to upload, because I always get so much anxiety doing like a video edit, upload straight away. So for us, it is actually a very cozy Sunday morning. I feel like putting up your tree on a Sunday is just the best thing ever. So obviously it is Friday today, which actually I feel like is kind of the best time for the beginning of Vlogmas, because we're going to be putting up the decks, and it means that you guys can be inspired to put up the decks this weekend yourselves if you haven't already put them up. Although I do know a lot of people, I feel like it's becoming more and more normalized to put your Christmas decorations up throughout November, but for me, I feel like end of November, beginning of December is just the perfect time, because it just means that you really start to embrace that festive spirit. So as you can see, we've got our Christmas tree up behind us. Alex actually put it up for me yesterday. I was out for lunch with my sister and my mum, and I came home and he'd done basically all the hard work for me. He'd fluffed the tree, he'd got it out of the loft, he'd set it up for me. So I do love our Christmas tree. We actually have a really gorgeous one from M&S, and it is such a beautiful tree. I feel like it's such good quality. So I've started to do a few little kind of festive decorations around the house. Might give you a little bit of a tour so that I can show you what we've got up so far, because it is looking so festive and so Christmassy, and it makes my heart sing. So of course, starting with the Christmas tree, and just look at how magical it looks. Oh, it just makes me so happy. So as I said, this is one that we got from M&S, and it's actually one of the best Christmas trees I have ever seen. We always get so many compliments on it because I feel like it's one that looks very real. I feel like they've done a really good job of making it like bushy but a little bit sparse, so it looks like quite a real Christmas tree. It's actually got a bit of a mixture of kind of materials that they use to make it look really real as well. Like you've got this kind of like very old style like Christmas tree, and then you've got the kind of almost more realistic like pine needles, which I really like. So the fact that you've got the different colors running through it as well is what I feel like really helps. And this is actually a pre-lit one, which I would always recommend getting a pre-lit tree because it just makes life so much easier, and I feel like it still just looks just as magical. Now, we don't actually use a tree skirt personally. I prefer just to kind of decorate underneath it. I quite like to get presents in quite quickly so that it looks quite full underneath, and I always feel like the more presents you have, the more magical it looks. So for now, I've just put some baskets. We've got our gorgeous little Fortnum & Mason basket, and then a couple of other baskets down below underneath, just to kind of like make it look very festive. As you can see, I've got all the baubles laid out ready to go on the tree. I think there is no there is no question about what my theme is. Red and gold. But as I said, I want to incorporate a little bit more greenery into the house this year, and I am loving what I have done so far. So the first thing I have done is decorate our extractor fan, which I've never done actually before, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Although I do need your help because I'm undecided whether to cut it to the edge. I'm really not sure if we like the hanging bit. Now, I personally love it, mainly because I'm very short and it doesn't get in my way, but Alex sat for dinner last night just at the kitchen island, and it was right in his face, and he was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. So let me know if you think that I should cut it and if I should kind of like make it more to size. It was literally from Amazon, so affordable, so I'm not worried about cutting it or anything. It was actually really easy to cut because it doesn't have wiring in it. So it did actually have these like loops at the end, so I've already cut those, which was super easy to do. So I'm not worried about cutting it, and I think it might just be a little bit better, even if I just cut it to like here so that it doesn't hang quite as much. I'm not entirely sure, but I had a bit of a play around because I know I mentioned that I wanted to maybe add some like berries, kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, and I tried a few different garlands that I have with this, and nothing was really working until I actually pulled out these. Now, these are actually just little individual berries. I got these from John Lewis a few years ago. I don't know if they still do them, but they are really cute and so handy when it comes to like Christmas styling, whether that's tablescaping. You can add them to napkin rings. You can also add them like into your Christmas tree if you want to, or you can add them to, you know, like your presents. I feel like they're just so handy. So I've literally just slipped a few of these into the styling of it, and I feel like it works really well. So I've literally just added 4 in so that it's a little bit sporadic. It's not too like symmetrical, but I think it looks really lovely just to add that little pop of red. And then I've also added it over here, and I feel like it's made such a difference to this space. Obviously, we still have the switch up, which is something that will just always be there, and that doesn't bother me. That's where it lives, that's fine. But it just hides the wiring so much better. As you can see, we do still have wiring hanging down, but I feel like it just hides it so much better. So I've literally just taped it up to this little kind of shelving unit, and I feel like it really works there, and I just love the greenery that it adds. Also, how magical is this view where you can just see the Christmas tree sparkling away in the reflection of the TV. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Now, of course, I've also decorated out into the hallway. I always love doing this every single year, but we've actually changed up what we've done for the banister. If you guys remember, if you've been around since Vlogmas 2022, I was so excited about having a banister to decorate because we've never had that before. We used to live in a flat. This is our first house that we've lived in, and I was like, oh my goodness, we have a banister to decorate. This is madness. So we wrapped it around the banister, actual like the bit that you hold. I decided to do it a bit differently this year, and I think it was KGJ Home who did something similar to this, and I loved the way that she done it. Like, she did a really good job with loads of different foliage. This is actually just a really lovely garland that I got from HomeSense, and I think it looks really lovely. It's kind of the perfect length as well. Like, it fits so beautifully along our stairs, and I feel like it just creates this gorgeous, almost like runner type kind of vibe to it, and it's got lots of like natural tones, so it really kind of ties into the green theme that I'm going for a little bit more. Those kind of like natural tones. You've got the pine cones, you've got like the different foliage running through it, and I think it looks so lovely. Now, I would like to add some lights, but we need to go out and get some batteries because all of our lights are battery operated. You can't really do like a plug-in from here because I don't have any like plugs that run along the floor, so the wire would have to trail a really long way. So I think it's just best to go for a battery operated one. So I need to pick up some more batteries, and then we can add some lights to this because I always feel like banister lights are just so magical. As you can see, I've also added a little stocking here. I feel like this is one from maybe John Lewis a really long time ago, but I love it. It's just like a little polar bear, which looks so cute. And then also in the hallway, we just have a little garland hanging on the front door, which I really love because it means that every time someone comes in and out, you can just hear the bells, and it's just so festive and so cute. Oh, I also almost forgot to show you, but I've also added like a little wreath up at the top of this windowsill. I do love this kitchen window. I feel like it's just my favorite thing. I've always dreamed about having just like this kind of like country kitchen window. We've got the gorgeous little H&M tie backs, which I really, really love. All of my herbs, which I just absolutely adore. Adding that like greenery, and I think adding that wreath just really accentuates this space. I've also just got a few kind of like decorations that I'm ready to put around. Like we've got my White Company reed diffuser, my winter reed diffuser. This is actually from last year that I never finished burning, so I'll be able to finish that. I've also just got, which is really cute, I had these from so many years ago. I personalized these with all of like my family's names on them. It was like a workshop I did with Jo Malone, and I really like them, and I just thought that was quite a cute little decor piece to have. We also of course have my giant winter candle, which I have been burning so much already, which I absolutely adore. It really is just filling my home with the most festive scent, and it's just making it feel so cozy. So of course today is the fun one. Today we're gonna decorate the tree and get the house feeling so festive. I've even got my little festive PJs on for the occasion. This is a really gorgeous little set. It's like a silk forest green pajama set. I think it's from John Lewis. I'll see if I can find either similar or the same one and leave it linked down below. So as I said, I've laid out all the baubles, which I don't normally do, but actually I'm really glad that I have, because I feel like it's really helped me just kind of take stock of exactly what we have, like what sets I've got, what kind of like decor I've got that's maybe not a traditional bauble. And then of course I've got lots of filler baubles. Now with regards to my filler baubles, I get these from M&S. Honestly, I feel like M&S Christmas shop is just one of the best Christmas shops, because they do really beautiful, like classy baubles, but they're just filler ones, and they're really good because they're not glass. So the amount of times I've dropped these, they don't smash, they don't break, they're really fab. So I've got these ones, which are from like the red one, and then I've also got like a set that are the filler baubles that are more goldy, and I love these because they look a little bit more kind of antique. Like I just think these are so special. They excite me so much. I've also got a few that are just like individual ones. I always feel like garden centres are great places to pick up individual baubles from, just if you want something a little bit more unique. And I love these ones as well. These I got from Etsy actually. I think they're handmade if I remember correctly, but I really love them because they've got that sparkle and they're just so beautiful. And it's always just so nice to see all of the baubles laid out on the table. If you remember my gorgeous little bow ones, these ones I believe are from H&M Home, and these ones I believe are from M&S, because these match our topper. We don't actually have a star for a top of our tree. We have a big bow, and I love it. I just feel like it's so unique, it's so different, and it's a real talking point whenever people come and visit. They just think it's so cute. And if one year I do decide that I don't want to have a bow anymore and I do want to change it for a star, I can always reuse this around the house somewhere else. So I love it. It's like a gorgeous velvet bow. There's a few other favorites that I have that I absolutely love. H&M are actually doing this again this year, so I will leave it linked down below. It's a gorgeous wreath bauble, which I might actually pick up a couple more because I do quite like having like a few of the same one. I think it's really nice to be able to like dot them about the tree so that you can see them like elsewhere. This is something that Lady C got for Alex for Christmas last year, and I was ready to kill her because this is one of the tackiest baubles I've ever seen in my entire life. But we all know that Alex is the queen. I was about to say the queen. No, he's the king of the barbecue. So she got him that for Christmas last year and he loves it. I also love this one. She picked this up from me from Canada, if you remember last year. Vlogmas from last year, I unboxed this one. So that one's really special. And as you know, we have lots of special baubles. So this one is a super special one that we picked up from Portofino back in, it was last year, 2022, back in September, which I always really love doing. I like buying a bauble for every single year. We try and get ones that have a date on them actually, so that you can literally come back and remember this was our 2020 bauble. I don't know where, I think I may have broken our 2019 bauble. It used to be like a little champagne bottle, which is a bit sad. But this year I do have a few other new ones to show you that I'm so excited about. You would have seen I picked this one up from the Garden Society, which I love. It's like a little watering can with a holly on it. And I just think it's so cute. I picked this one up and we went to the giant next store in Whiteley when we went to go and stay at Solent Spa. It's a little Highland coo. You know how much we love our Highland coos. I must admit, as much as I'm joking about the fact that I hate like that tacky bauble, I feel like the older I get, the more accepting I am of tacky baubles. Like when I first started decorating for Christmas, all I wanted was these like really lovely classy baubles, like a classy Christmas tree, and actually the older I get, the more I realise it's just so much fun to have ones that are a little bit different on there, and it's just a bit of a point of interest. So I need to take the label off of that one, but this is Hamish. He's definitely going up on the tree. And then I found these, which I actually picked up, if you remember, when we went to Edinburgh just before we got engaged, all the way back in April. It was such a special trip. So these actually feel very, very special because obviously it was before I knew I was going to get a ring on my hand. So it just makes me really happy to see. And I love these. They're like a beautiful kind of like tartan print, which I just think is so lovely. I wish they were bigger. If anyone knows of some gorgeous tartan baubles that are like green and red, do let me know, because I'd love to add a few more to the tree. Then I also picked up this guy. And I just love him. He is so special, a little Scottish bagpiper. If it's gonna focus on him. Oh my goodness me, I love him so, so much. So I picked that up from the Christmas shop on the Royal Mile in Edinburgh, which just feels so, so special. And then the other ones that I always love, which I would always say, shop these in the sales. If you can shop them in January when they are discounted, these would be a great one to get. They are George Jensen baubles, and they're actually gold plated, so they are so spenny. But they are beautiful, like they look so, so stunning on the tree. I love this bell one because it does actually ring. I think this one has a date on it. Yeah, this is a 2021 bauble. So that's why I love it, because I love being able to see when I picked up these baubles, like how long I've had them for. And I just think it's so special to be able to like hold memories against your Christmas tree, because obviously it comes out every single year. So Alex should be down from the shower any minute now, and then we can get to decorating the tree. So I've just made myself a very festive coffee, and Alex is coming to join. Look, oh my god. I just set the camera up to my height. Can you duck? Right, looking festive. Alex has got gorgeous little cyber jammies robe on. I've got my festive PJs, and the tree is ready to decorate. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies.
And just in time for the sunshine to come out, the tree is finished. Oh my goodness me, she looks so magical. I'm so, so happy. Complete with our little red bow. The 2023 tree is complete. Okay, it's a little while later now, and I've just been adding a few more little touches around the house. You know what I'm like. I'm such a big believer that the little touches are what makes the biggest difference. So starting with my gorgeous faux bouquet, which I always love here at Centre Stage. So I've taken out the autumnal flowers and I've added in the most beautiful wintry reds. We've got some gorgeous like poppies here. We've got a little bit of like holly and berries, and I just love how it looks. This one's even got like a little bit of a frosted look to it, and I think it looks so, so beautiful. It makes the bouquet look so full. I absolutely love it. I realized as well, actually, I don't think I'd shown you this yet, but we decided to bring in our gorgeous sheepskin that we picked up. A lot of references to Scotland in this vlog already, that we picked up in the Isle of Skye where we got engaged, and I love it. It's like a beautiful black sheepskin, completely natural. It's so soft and fluffy, and I love how it looks on this puff. I feel like it really just cozifies, if that is a word, cozifies this space. And of course we've got our lovely throw, but I've also just brought out our favorite Christmas throw, which is the most beautiful red tartan throw. I love it. And then it's also got like a shearling lining to it, so it's the coziest thing in the world. So perfect for like cozy Christmas movie nights, and I love how the reds tie in. I also love the fact that my pillows now don't really need to be swapped out. I feel like the tones just work really, really well with all of the festivities. I absolutely love it. I've then also added my gorgeous centerpiece to my table. I actually picked this up in, was it Tenerife, I think it was, like literally over a year ago, and I just think it's so, so beautiful. It's hand woven, hand embroidered, and I love how it looks. And then I've added in just like a few little decorations. This is like a really cute little Christmas ornament that I love, and of course the M&S light up candles. If you don't know what these are the best candles. They would be great for like Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. They are so, so good for like Secret Santas and things like that, because as soon as you light the candle, it lights up the edges. I don't know how it works because there's no battery in there. It's not battery operated or anything, but the rest of the candle lights up and it just looks so magical in the evening. So they always do a few different versions. I love this one. They always do like a bit of a kind of cityscape, which I think this year they're doing New York. So that's all just on my White Company plate. The other one that I've got from M&S, which I love, is the classic sparkly one. They do this in a silver sparkle and a gold sparkle, and it really does just look so, so magical. So I've added that here as my little pop of festivities. Of course, we've still got my Highland Q, which I absolutely love. If you don't know me, actually, if you've stumbled across this video and you're kind of like wondering what this obsession is with Highland Qs, Alex and I just love Highland Qs. We think they are so cute, so gorgeous. We've literally got them like dotted around the house. For my birthday this year, he actually took me to like meet Highland Qs, and it was just the most special thing in the world. So we love them, we absolutely love them. And of course our new Highland Q has centre stage on the tree. Little Hamish, look how cute he is. So yeah, we have a bit of an obsession with them because we just love Scotland, we love the Highlands, we literally got engaged in the Isle of Skye, so it's just something that's very special to us. I've also added a few pops around the kitchen as well. I've added this really cute little tea light holders, which I love. I've got a couple of tea lights in there so I can light those this evening. So I've put the little crackers on top of the microwave, which I think looks really, really cute. I've also just added some flowers in this, which I know I was literally saying recently about the fact that I never add flowers to this vase, but I just thought it looked really, really nice. And again, adds that pop of red. I've also got some gorgeous little tea towels. These are Ralph Lauren Home, and I love, you know, I just love the red tartan. It is my absolute favorite. And then another cute little tea towel over here. So lots of pops of red just to really bring in that kind of like theme, that festive vibe. I'm loving it this year. I feel like the reds and gold mixed with the greenery, it's just working so, so well for that really like traditional kind of country cottage Christmas. Oh, it's just making me so, so happy. So I have just come upstairs because I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this year. If you can see behind me, I'm having a Christmas tree in my dressing room, which I feel like is the most extra thing I've ever done, but that's probably also the most Ellie thing I have ever done, because you know throughout Christmas I love doing like my styling reels and I love showing like different festive outfits, and I want to make this room really, really Christmassy. So this is the tree that I was telling you about in my last vlog, the one that we got when we first moved into our first flat ever, and it was our first Christmas we were ever spending together, and it was just so, so special. I think this tree was literally about £60 from B&M. But when we replaced it with our new tree, I didn't want to like get rid of it, and I really wanted to try and kind of utilize it elsewhere. So last year it was downstairs in the snug, but that's now Alex's office, and it definitely doesn't really have like the space. What's going on with my hair? It does not have the space for a Christmas tree down there. So I was like, you know what, let's do something a little bit different this year. Let's have it up in my office, and I can have it as a little background feature for all of like my styling, all of my kind of like fashion reels, and I feel like it's just so, so fun. So also whilst I'm in the mirror, you can get a full look at the little jammies. They are so, so cute. I would definitely recommend investing in a little festive pair of silk pajamas. They are just the best, whether green or like a burgundy red. I feel like it's just so classically Christmas, and they are just the best things to wear when you are putting up your tree. So as you can see behind me, we have a box of baubles ready to go. So this is my White Company tree. This is the one that's like very silvery, very white. It's almost like a bit of a white and blue theme in here, or kind of white and grey, which I love. This is actually an old pillow cover from H&M Home, which I feel like do the best pillow covers whenever it comes to like festive designs. So I've got that in here, which I really, really like. I feel like adds to the festivities and adds to the colour scheme. And then we're going to decorate the tree into a lovely festive White Company wonderland. I'm so excited about having a tree in here this year. Honestly, it's so extra, but it's just so me. my goodness me, how magical does this look. I do love this Christmas tree. I just think it's such a cute little extra one. And I always think it's so funny having like a couple of different themes, so you can really see the themes shining through. I've got some of my favorite baubles on here. This literally is such a good one. I know I keep talking about them. I swear I'm not sponsored, but M&S. They look like the White Company ones, and yet they were a fraction of the price. I think I also picked up these little acorns from M&S as well. They just have such good ones, but I do have a few other special ones on here. Like this is a hand knitted snowflake, which came from potentially Norway, from Lady C, I think, which I love. I love these star ones. These are from H&M, and then a brand new one for this year, which I might change out the ribbon because it is very blue, is this really cute little polar bear one, which my sister brought me back from Amsterdam, which is so sweet. She went there the other week for work. So I love how it looks. I think it's just looking so cute, and especially with the cushion behind, I feel like this just works really well together as a theme. I've also decided this year something a little bit different. I always have this on the door, which is a gorgeous little real flower, like dried flowers bauble, which I love, and it's got a little E on it as well, which I got from a Pandora party quite a few years ago. But I've decided actually to replace my gorgeous little ballet dancer and put up a wreath on the wall, because again, this is like a little background for me, and I just think it's so cute. I really like this one actually. It's like a very lovely, just completely plain wreath. It's a little bit squished. I might just have to fluff out the branches a little bit. But I love the fact that it's completely plain. Last year I added like a little pink ribbon to it, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is this year because I really like how it looks. I think it's just like a lovely backdrop. So I'm going to need to put her somewhere. I do love my ballet dancer, but I just think it's really nice to have it a little bit more themed and a little bit more festive. So this room is really coming together and making me really happy as like an extra little festive room for all of my filming. I just absolutely love it. I mean, is this not just the perfect festive filming backdrop? Oh, this is making me so happy. I might add a few extra baubles to this tree actually. I think I might head to the garden centre throughout December and just add a few more like special ones, because I feel like this tree isn't as special as the one downstairs, and I do want to give it the love that it deserves because it's just such a cute one. As I said, it was so affordable, but it's really nice just to be able to like reuse things, and it goes to show that you don't have to spend silly money on your festive decorations. Like you don't have to buy a Balsam Hill tree, you don't have to spend like a lot to make it look beautiful. I feel like even just something really simple, really affordable can still look so lovely. A lot of the filler baubles from here are from, surprise M&S, and they just look amazing, and they are super affordable. But I wanted to unbox a couple of bits with you because these have arrived, and I feel like the beginning of December is the perfect time to start adding in a few bits for Christmas, and especially when it comes to Christmas cards. Now, I'm not gonna lie, throughout the years I've not been the best at doing Christmas cards, but I feel like they are just so special. I feel like they are just so lovely to be able to like give friends and family and just let them know that you're thinking of them. It's a really lovely way of just kind of spreading a little bit of Christmas cheer. So I thought I would unbox my bits from PetiteElliee with you because we've got a few cards in here, and we've got a few other pieces, and I'm not entirely sure what we have in each one. Oh my goodness, packaging, it's beautiful. So these are the Christmas cards, and I just thought they were so cute just to be able to give out. So it's just a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards, which I feel like is the perfect amount just to give to like your nearest and dearest, your closest friends and family. And what I really liked about these is that I feel like the design is actually really similar to the illustration of my Vlogmas intro. And I just thought that was really sweet. The kind of like brush strokes, the kind of like almost like animated design, I thought was so lovely. So it just says, sending all of our love this Christmas. And I, as I said, think it's so lovely to be able to do Christmas cards. So I'm really going to try and make sure that I do them this year, because I have not done them for many years, which is really bad. But I also feel like PetiteElliee is just the perfect place to look for Christmas presents, especially if you are a stationery lover like myself. Oh my goodness me. Look at this lined notebook, and it's even personalized. How special is that, and how beautiful would that be for a Christmas gift for someone. I feel like beautiful notebooks are just something that's like you just never buy yourself, and it's so lovely to be able to give them as a lovely gift. So they have different like notebooks on PetiteElliee if you want to shop like lined ones, plain ones. I think they have like some that are a mixture of both, but I just wanted a lined notebooks that I can make beautiful notes, and I can kind of like plan on my Vlogmas videos and like plan my YouTube content and things like that. I always love doing it in beautiful notebooks. I'm the kind of person that much prefers putting pen to paper. I'm not an Excel spreadsheet kind of a gal. I'm not even like an Apple Notes kind of a gal. I'm an old-fashioned pen to paper kind of gal. And speaking of pens, actually, I have some gorgeous new pens from PetiteElliee. So I've got two here. Now the first one is a Groove Rollerball, which I don't know if I've actually used before, but I must admit I feel like there is nothing more satisfying than using a beautiful pen. And look at that, that is so heavy, but like in an amazing way. Like it just feels so special. Look at that. Now I'm obviously not the kind of person that can do like calligraphy or anything, that wants like a proper ink pen, but like a beautiful pen that almost looks like an old-fashioned calligraphy pen, but it's just like a normal like ballpoint basically. This is beautiful. I love the color of it as well. They do loads of different colors, but you can tell I really am just obsessed with the greens this year. I feel like they are just my absolute vibe. And then the other ones that I picked up are a set of fine liners, which again I feel like would be a really lovely gift. I feel like notebooks are a great gift to give to someone. Not only are they personal, but I do feel like a lot of people do love a notebook. So especially when it comes to things like Secret Santas, if you're playing like White Elephant, sometimes it can be really hard to think of gifts that like loads of people are gonna love, and I can guarantee loads of people will love a stationery set. So a beautiful notebook and some beautiful pens to go alongside it. So I love the packaging. It's actually all recyclable as well. This is just cardboard, but I love these because they are the most beautiful colours. Can you see that in there? So we've got blue, green, purple, kind of an orangey pink, and blue, like a darker blue. And I just thought it was so lovely. And I personally love making notes. I love it being like colourful. I'm such a like mind map kind of a gal, so I really love to be able to like do different colours for like different parts of the mind map and like theme it and like organise it. So I just thought they were so beautiful, and again would be a really lovely gift. I actually think I'm going to keep them in that packaging because that is so lovely and almost kind of acts as a pencil case. And then lastly, note cards. Now this is another thing that I feel like I really want to do better at this year, is being able to like write people notes, write people like the loveliest cards and things like that, and just be able to give them like personalized messages. And I've always wanted a beautiful note card set, and look at this again. What a beautiful gift would this be to give for Christmas. I feel like now really is just the perfect time to start looking for those great gifts, looking for the things that you want to be gifting your loved ones. And I'm just so in love with this. So it says handwritten from the desk of, and you'll be able to write your name. And I'm so obsessed with the design down here, this kind of like woodland fairy garden. I just thought it was so beautiful. So I think we have 10 in here potentially. So they're all the same, and they all come with envelopes as well, which I think is so lovely. So another beautiful thing just to keep for yourself or to be able to give a loved one. I feel like it just feels so special, and PetiteElliee really is just the perfect place to look for gifts for yourself, or as I said, Christmas cards. They have loads of different designs on there, so definitely go and check them out. But I just wanted to unbox them because now is the perfect time to either start your gift giving, start buying presents for your loved ones, or pick up some Christmas cards to be able to give to the people that you love. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favourite time of day, when the tree just starts to sparkle. It's just starting to get dark. You're thinking about maybe turning on the lights, but the tree just takes centre stage. It feels so cozy, and all of the pops of red I feel like really just come out so vibrant in this lighting as well. I absolutely love it, but particularly just how much the tree just fills the room with magic. Honestly, I love this time of day so much. Oh my goodness. How cozy does this look? Oh, this just makes my heart so happy. It's already starting to get dark, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Christmas is the one time of year where I don't mind it getting dark, because it being dark just makes the lights twinkle. So special, and it makes it so magical, and I love it so much. I've just sat down because, as lovely as it has been to have been in my pajamas all day, decorating the house, getting ready for Christmas, we've been blasting Michael Bublé. I just adore him. I feel like he's the best person to play Christmas music of, like when you're kind of trying to like hype yourself up and do the Christmas decorations. Normally I'm a Downton at Christmas kind of a gal. I love soundtracks like The Holiday, Downton Abbey, but when I'm trying to like hype myself up and do decor, Michael Bublé's Christmas album is just the best, and there is nothing more magical than the beginning of the do 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 do. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It honestly just makes my heart sing. Makes my heart sing. I just absolutely adore Christmas. Christmas is just such a special time of year for me and Alex, and it just makes us really, really happy. So I now need to get myself ready for the evening, because we are actually heading out this evening for dinner with family, because my sister G has actually just got a master's in business, which is absolutely insane. So my little brother is now a doctor, and my big sister now has a master's in business, and I'm here making videos on the internet. Honestly, I love it. It's so funny. I always love teasing my parents when they're like, when you have to explain what your 3 children do. I hope you're the proudest of this one. But we are heading to Winchester, which is one of my favourite places to be at Christmas time as well. We're actually going to the Winchester Christmas market in a couple of days, which I'm really, really looking forward to, because it's such a magical Christmas market and such a beautiful place to be at this time of year. So we're heading into Winchester for a lovely meal out to celebrate her. So I need to get myself dressed and ready. I'm going to put some jewellery on and just get myself looking presentable, basically. I might do a little quick top up of makeup as well, but I'm feeling mainly silver today. I've got my gorgeous little diamond earrings in, which I've had all day, which I do feel like we've had a conversation recently about whether earrings stay in or come out of an evening. So many of you guys are in. So many of you keep your earrings in when you sleep, when you shower, and I just don't know how you do it. I'm really trying to become more of like a keep my earrings in kind of a gal, but I just can't really do it. Right, I've just added my vintage watch. I feel like jewellery wise, that's probably all I am going to go for, and then I might just do a quick little top up of makeup. I'm still loving this new mirror that I picked up from H&M during Black Friday. It's such a beautiful one. Let's do a quick little top up of blush. Bobbi Brown Brightening Blush is just my absolute favourite, and I feel like I love how winter is just the perfect time for that like cold girl makeup. It is just my favourite, and I love just kind of blending it into like my brow bone, because I feel like it really helps like emphasise that like cold girl makeup. And then lipstick wise, let's go for a classic NARS. You know how much I love the NARS lip balms. This is in the shade Deep Throat. Didn't really want to say that out loud on the internet, but here we are. It's a beautiful shade. Really lovely kind of pinky creamy lipstick slash lip balm. It's a really, really nice one. So right, let's get dressed. I can show you my outfit of the evening, and then we can head out for dinner. Of course, the festive scent of the evening, Ginger Biscuit from Jo Malone. I have just been obsessed with this perfume, and now that we are officially in December, it is definitely acceptable to wear it. It's just the most delicious scent. I can't even explain to you what this smells of, but it literally is like opening the oven door and just getting that waft of like Christmas cheer, but in the most beautiful, mature way possible. It doesn't smell like it should be a home fragrance. It is such a beautiful perfume. So of course that is my perfume of the evening. Oh my word, look at this backdrop. Oh, this is just gonna make me such a happy bunny when it comes to filming. So I've just put on my dress. I've got the most gorgeous little phase 8 number on. It is the color of the season, the most beautiful like burgundy wine color. It is so stunning. I feel like it's not really being picked up in this light as well as it actually is in real life, but it is such a stunning color, such a stunning tone. This is actually from last year, but I will see if they are doing it again this year or link something similar down below. I'm just going to leave my hair as is, I think, because I'm still loving the bobby bob, still loving the fresh cut that I got the other week, and loving how it looks like a little roll neck. That's why I didn't add a necklace, in case you're wondering why I was going bare necked. I feel like when it comes to roll necks, sometimes you just don't need them, and this dress is one of those dresses that just speaks for itself. It's just such a beautiful colour, beautiful shape. I absolutely love it. Love the fact that it has these slits in the side, because it means I can wear some really fun boots. I've got my gorgeous little duo boots on. These are the pointed toe stiletto heel, and these are just stunning. I absolutely love them for like an evening meal. They're not the kind of shoe I could like go marching around London in. They are the kind where I get out the car, I walk to the restaurant, and then I sit down for the rest of the night. But they look killer. absolutely killer. And I feel like they just elongate your legs so beautifully, and they really work when you've got a slit in the dress. I think they are so stunning. And then to finish it off, my little Jimmy Choo bonbon bag. I've been absolutely loving her. She's like the perfect little handbag when it comes to drinks, when it comes to like dinners. So stunning, and love the fact that she's just the most beautiful like black velvet. I have her in the smallest size. She doesn't fit a lot, so I would say if you can size up to like the second smallest, I would definitely recommend doing so. But I do love how like tiny and cute she is. I've had so many compliments every time I've worn her already. So I'm gonna go and head out ready to celebrate G on her amazing achievement of getting a master's in business and enjoy Winchester at Christmas. So I really hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas day 1. What a magical day it has been, putting up all of the Christmas decorations. I hope you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we are going to be uploading every single day at 5 p.m. throughout December. So make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas day 2.